I strongly believe that sometimes people need to fight it out. Because talking doesn't do it. Sometimes you can talk. Like in certain situations, you could talk to a person. You express how you feel. They express how they feel. Y'all come to a mutual agreement that y'all either don't agree or you might start seeing it from another person's point of view. When it gets to the level, or when you're dealing with people that like sometimes how I used to be, I don't even want to hear that. I don't give a fuck how you feel. I don't care what you thought. What's up? What we doing? And that's where I come in. She said, you ain't have a fight in recent times. You really not ready for this work. She said, it's natural. She don't have to. It's not even like talking about fighting. Sometimes people be needing hands put on them. And I love boxing. It's one of my favorite sports. I just never could.
Y'all, if there's one thing Remy Ma is gonna do, it's crash out when it comes to Papoose moving on and finding new love. For someone who swears she doesn't care what he's up to, she sure does keep tabs on him and his new girl, Claressa Shields. At this point, it's beyond messy because Remy and Claressa cannot stand each other. They've been taking shots at each other for months, dragging each other through the mud over Papoose. And now that word on the street is that Papoose is about to propose to Claressa, Remy is spiraling once again. Now, let's not forget, for years, Remy and Pap were hip-hop's strongest couple. If anyone was gonna make it through the ups and downs, it was supposed to be them. But then came the cheating rumors, the fights, and the downfall of their so-called unbreakable love story.
She said, you ain't have a fight in recent times. You really not ready for this work. She said, it's natural. She don't have to. It's not even like talking about fighting. Sometimes people be needing hands put on them. And I love boxing. It's one of my favorite sports.
See, when Remy went to prison in 2008 for shooting somebody, most people assumed that was the end of their relationship. But Papoose stood by her side. They even got married while she was still locked up. And despite her having 6 more years to serve, Papoose never wavered. No cheating scandals, no side chicks, no messy drama. Just pure loyalty, or so we thought. Because now, Remy is claiming that Papoose was out here cheating the whole time while she was locked up. Now, when Remy finally got out, Pap was right there, arms wide open, ready to pick up where they left off. They built their little dream life, had their daughter reminisce in 2018, and blended their families together. But fast forward to 2023, and rumors started flying that Remy had been creeping with battle rapper Easy the Block Captain. And that's where things got real messy. Word on the street is that Papoose and Easy ran into each other at an industry event, and Pap wasn't about to let that slide. Allegedly, he knocked Easy out cold, like dropped him on sight. Then, things took an even wilder turn when Easy and Remy showed up together at a rap battle against Geechee Gotti. And y'all know battle rap is disrespectful, but Geechee didn't hold back at all. He grabbed the mic and put Remy all the way on blast, accusing her of cheating on Pap with Easy. And the way he said it? It was giving confirmation that everybody already knew, but just wasn't saying anything. And to make it worse, Easy didn't even try to deny it. In fact, he basically admitted to it with his response. If you hurt me over a female and he ain't dead, it's probably because I still got the female. At that point, Papoose knew he had to walk away. After holding her down for all those years, he finally called it quits. And instead of sitting in heartbreak, Pap leveled up fast and moved on with Claressa Shields, a world-class boxer. At first, Remy played it cool, acting like she was unbothered. But as soon as rumors started circulating that Pap was ready to put a ring on Claressa, Remy lost it. She's been throwing shade, talking reckless, and acting out over Papoose moving on. She even started hinting at fighting, and we know Remy ain't afraid to throw hands.
And instead of getting caught up in the mess, Papoose moved on quickly and snatched up a new girlfriend, none other than the world-class boxer, Claressa Shields. At first, Remy played it cool, acting like she was unbothered and totally over the situation. But this is where the tea time starts, because rumor has it that Papoose's new relationship is getting serious, and Remy is not taking it well. People are saying that she is spiraling, throwing shade and talking reckless about fighting for what's rightfully hers. And get this, she's even been hinting that she's ready to throw hands if it comes down to it.
I strongly believe that sometimes people need to fight it out. Because talking doesn't do it. Sometimes you can talk. Like if it's certain situations, you could talk to a person. You express how you feel. They express how they feel. Y'all come to a mutual agreement that y'all either don't agree or, you might start seeing it from another person's point of view. When it gets to the level, or when you deal with people that, like, sometimes how I used to be, I don't even want to hear that shit. I don't give a fuck how you feel. I don't care what you thought. What's up? What we doing? And that's where I come in. She said, you ain't have a fight in recent times. You really not ready for this work. She said, it's natural. She don't have to. It's not even like talking about fighting. Sometimes people be needing hands put on them. And I love boxing. It's one of my favorite sports. I just never could.
Now, we thought that she was going to leave it at that, but a couple of days ago, she went off on Papoose and Claressa on Instagram, leaking texts that Claressa sent to him where she wrote, "You take accountability. You are the one who was married. If you can't at least sleep on the phone with me or be with me in person, it shouldn't be a big deal to let me know you made it home safe or to communicate you fell asleep in the Sprinter." So it kind of sounded like Claressa was asking Papoose to be upfront with her, and Remy clowned her for it, writing, "Papoose dumb self fell asleep on the phone with Claressa Shields laying in my house. He refuses to leave. This bee's supposed to be a world champion boxer and get scary and hung up soon as she heard my voice. Now I'm telling everything. Oh, and baby girl, you not the only one." But she didn't stop there, because she also wrote, "This lady Claressa Shields and that sorry ass publicity team been putting out fake stories on me every day to make me look bad and him look like God's gift for too long. I begged Pap to put out something to stop the narrative, and he kept telling me just stay quiet and that's the best thing to do. Well, I'm tired. Oh, and he said he would never F you cause you're ugly. But don't worry, I saw everything. Now the world gonna see it since you so tough, boo."
Sometimes people just need to fight it out. Talking don't do nothing sometimes. I don't even want to hear that. What's up? What we doing? And just when we thought she would let it go, she took things to a whole new level. Remy hopped on Instagram and leaked private texts between Papoose and Claressa, exposing Claressa begging him for basic relationship stuff like communication. She clowned Claressa for not knowing her worth, and even claimed Papoose was still living in her house while talking to Claressa. Then she wrote, "This woman's supposed to be a world champion boxer, but she got scared and hung up as soon as she heard my voice. Now I'm telling everything." Remy also accused Claressa and her PR team of spreading fake stories about her to make Papoose look good. She even threw more shade, saying, "Oh, and by the way, your man told me he would never fuck you cause you ugly. Star like Remy, girl, chill." But it didn't stop there, because she also leaked more messages, where it looked like Claressa was begging Pap for the bare minimum. "I ask for gifts, I'm tripping. I ask for flowers, I'm tripping. I want time set aside for me, I'm tripping." And Remy clowned her again, saying, "Sis, he's never gonna buy you anything. He thinks he's the prize. He's a taker, not a giver. Plus, I'm the one with the bag. Stop playing with me." At this point, Pap had to step in and shut it all down. He responded by saying, "Sad to say, but Remy is a narcissist. She cheated multiple times, and now that I moved on, she wants to play the victim. I have requested a divorce numerous times, but she'd rather clout chase than handle this like adults." He also confirmed he knocked Easy out, saying, "I didn't hit him because he slept with my wife. I hit him because he shook my hand first and then slept with my wife. That's snake behavior." Then Remy got real wild with it and accused Papoose of being abusive, saying, "Let's not forget why the pool never got finished. Cause you put hands on me in the garage and the workers called the cops. Y'all." At this point, it's beyond toxic. What's crazy is that Remy is now acting pressed about Papoose and Claressa's engagement rumors, even though her own relationship with Easy is already falling apart. Word on the street is that Easy is already cheating on her with other women, which isn't shocking because, well, you lose 'em how you get 'em. Meanwhile, Papoose is allegedly shopping for a ring and has been proudly showing off his new girl. And Claressa is just waiting on him to pop the question, "I love him. His support is different than anything I've had before. How he speaks to me. It's different." Y'all know Remy is somewhere punching the air right now, thinking about how she fumbled the most loyal man in hip-hop. But what do y'all think? Did Remy do this to herself? Or is Papoose moving on too fast? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.